Coverage of the dangerous cold continues this morning, and while we're concerned about the people outside, no doubt about that, this deep freeze can also be a real risk for your home. Our Matthew Smith is live in Southfield to explain, and Matt, frozen pipes seem to be a big concern with cold like this.
Well, absolutely, because you're talking about a small crack could cause 250 gallons to come out in a single day. And well, the weather temperatures like this, a lot of us aren't used to this type of cold, so we may not realize our homes are susceptible. So what we've got right here is this is a pipe. This could be a pipe that you'd find inside your home. We've got it full of water. Now, it would be really easy to, well, it would have been really easy to be tempting to show you how it would work to thaw it out with this butane torch, but it's a little windy, so we just lost that. But you don't want to do that, because here's the problem. So many people actually start house fires. So one thing you can do if you get a freeze is actually to use a hair dryer to try to get this unthawed. But before we even talk about that, let's hear from the experts what you need to do if you're watching your home and you're not sure if you could have an issue this year.
You don't have the pipe wrap, or even if you do, you want to look, if your water just starts dribbling out or coming out slower, then you really want to look at your pipes. Like I said, you want to turn that off at the main, and then if you can find a place where it might be frozen, thaw that out as quickly as possible.
All right, so what do you need to know? Well, in a cold day like this, your concern are pipes on exterior walls. If you've got them insulated, that's a good first step. Great for you, but on a day like this, it's not necessarily foolproof. Now, the standard is to keep cabinet doors open in bathrooms, kitchens, really anywhere you got exposed pipes. It's to keep the air circulating around them, helps them from freezing up. Now, while running water seems like a waste, on a day like today and the night that's ahead, it is a smart move. You might be asking why. Well, the loss of keeping a small trickle of water, even just a drip to prevent freezing, is a whole lot less costly than the thousands of dollars it'll cost to repair if a pipe bursts and you get water in your basement or anywhere else in your home. All right, so back out here, you can see the temptation would be to put a nice hot flame on there because, yeah, this will start getting rid of the water really quickly inside of there. The danger, of course, as we start seeing the water come out, is that while it is fast, it's kind of like the idea of a Wile E. Coyote, you know, strapping himself to a jet to get someplace really quickly. Yeah, it'll get you there, but is it safe? We talk about thousands of home fires each and every year because people are trying to dethaw a pipe because they know what kind of damage can happen. So, you might think it's a little too slow, Matt, to be using a hairdryer, but you saw I was doing this all of just a minute or two, and the water will still come right out of there. Take a look at this pipe, how much water we've already gotten to come out of there in just that short amount of time, and this is just your basic home hair dryer. Something like this, a little bit of something to do a good big job that'll keep you from spending thousands and thousands of dollars on repair. But if you think you have a break, guys, at that point in time, you really want to call in the experts, because at some point you're going to need help. And especially, never forget, turn off the water main before you do anything, because you don't want the water flowing through. If you do have a crack, we're talking about a lot of money in repairs.
Hair dryer check, torch don't have.
Good, because you don't want to use it in a case like this.
And it didn't work the first time. I'm really upset about this. I had a whole thing planned.
Well, you know something, that's just a sign of how windy it is, and that's a big issue out there. It's already bitterly cold, as we know, but Kevin has been telling us about the wind chills. Yeah.